Many college students are choosing where they live based on the current economy. They say the recession has made them take a step back and look at how they spend, and finding an apartment with a lower rent is part of that.
I've definitely tried to reevaluate like what's a luxury item and what's necessary. I mean, just trying to limit my spending as much as possible. I mean, it would be nice if I could save a couple $100.
What this student is talking about is living at Tuscany, a high-end student housing option at the University of Southern California. Tuscany has come under fire from students for its high rent prices. The company that owns Tuscany says it's worth the price, and they are doing what they can to make it affordable for students.
Some of the things we're doing, we've lowered security deposits to $400 per person. We've offered discounts to residents who renew for next year. We've given residents the option of not having to pay for parking.
Despite these changes and discounts, only 70 of the 120 units in Tuscany have been rented so far. Most students say the cost of living at Tuscany is still too high, and the fact that rents went up from last year is absurd, and the low occupancy rate proves that.
You would think that the rent increases wouldn't be happening right now during a recession. You'd think that they'd be dropping these prices, and it's obvious that these prices are affecting people because they can't fill this place.
To combat the high prices of places like Tuscany, some students are moving farther away from campus. In buildings like this, there aren't as many amenities, but for the price of a shared room in Tuscany, students can get their own room. The owner says he is surprised at the prices other buildings are charging and that students are willing to pay that.
I'm frankly amazed at the number of students who pay to share a room what we charge for an individual room.
Unlike Tuscany, Robinson has nearly 100% occupancy in all his properties. Other affordable housing options like Portland Courtyard have also not been as negatively affected by the recession as Tuscany. Portland Courtyard offers some similar amenities to Tuscany at a much cheaper price. If enough students realize their options and don't settle for Tuscany's high rent prices, they may be forced to change them. This is Chris Isliano reporting.